Sup foo? So today we will be talking about a gold guide that everybody has been requesting. I mean, I think there's a lot of gold guide videos out there, but none of them is gonna be as good as mine. Okay, so we're gonna get started with proof. So what's proof, right? Well, a lot of people that talk about gold guide, they don't have 10 million coins along with developing all of your weapon sets to level 100 all the way here to 95 over here, all the way 90, 85, so all of that, and also max out all of your average level of 57. Yeah, all of this is all maxed out and we're just waiting for the thing. So that was your proof right there, and now I am gonna talk about the most efficient gold method to the least efficient, so that we will cover everything in this video so you don't have to watch another one after this one. So what I'm gonna do with this video is that I'm gonna split it into two different parts. Two parts. The first part is gonna be for everyone, the ones that want to take a break and also still playing the game, and then the second part is mostly related to people who are just trying to have fun and just playing the game but still want to be efficient in terms of getting gold. Obviously the most efficient gold farm is time gate. Okay, so the first and most important one to understand is basically spending your jade fish wisely. So this is where you can get the most amount of coins, and so once you got your 23,000 weekly cap done, go to the shop, and first you want to get this. Obviously it's free, 10,000 coins, get it for free. And then you go to your item section, and then you want to get your 2 lingering melodies here, and then you're going to go to your offers, go to season shop, and basically you want to purchase all the necessary things, and then the rest of the jade fish will go into buying coins. And all of your stamina right now, just use it up for coins. I'm going to use it here, so throughout the week as my stamina recovers, I'm going to buy out the golden coin sack stuff. So there you go, it's 140,000 already just by using half my stamina. And so again, buy your necessary things. We're gonna buy our inner ways, and we're gonna buy our upgrade materials. So this is a, like, if you are on an alt and you're just doing this through you're not really playing it and you're just going through the weekly cap, you don't need to buy these upgrade materials, because with your alts you can actually, every time you break through, there's a season catch-up where it will cost you nothing in terms of howling orgs, and therefore you could save that jade fish for coins instead of upgrading your alt when you're not even playing it. But anyways, I'm gonna buy this because we are gonna upgrade the main account. The relaying stone, it's up to you whether you need it or not. Usually as the weeks go on, you will need this less and less, because right now I don't really need it, so I'm not going to purchase it now. And so a lot of you guys don't really want to max out on your custom tips, so you don't need to buy these. So that's okay. So you're going to skip these. And your mystic skills, easy to gather. You don't need to buy this either, as well as your life box. So the only important things here are just these inner ways here, and also your small box of commerce coins. You want to always get this because commerce coins are limited in the game. So we get our commerce coins. So there you go. Those are like the main things you want to have on this page. Oscillating jade, you'll get it through your normal gameplay. You don't need them. So yeah, the rest will go in the string of coins. So let's check out the other ones. Now, a lot of people usually buy the gear chest, which I strongly do not recommend you buy unless you're a PvPer and you want to gear up fast. Other than that, and if you can wait out your energy system, you should do that and not waste jade fish on this. For me, I am a semi-PvPer, so I do buy this on the day of breakthrough, on that week of breakthrough, and then the following weeks I do not purchase these gear chests anymore because it's not necessary. These don't require jade fish, so do what you like with your little things. And then for there, you would just purchase all of these. So avoid purchasing the roaming signpost, get the healer gift chest, and then your career box as well. There you go. So that will be all your jade fish. And then don't forget to, under the season catch-up, you will see
that the strings of coins, you will get 70 per week, so you just might as well get that. You'll get a nice 70,000 coins right there. And that's all you need from the season catch-up. And then the parents, don't forget to buy your lingering melody. There you go. You get 3 lingering melodies a week. So now we have gotten through all of the important stuff. So the leftover jade fish right now is going to go all into your strings of coins. So how many do I have? How many can I purchase? I can purchase 390 strings of coins. So that's how much you would be getting or getting for coins per week. So that's like 390,000 just from the jade fish alone. So there you go. That's how you get a nice 390,000 coins per week just through your jade fish. And then you get, remember, you also get a lot from this as well. So yeah, they give you a lot of coins. You just need to know what to do with your jade fish. So that would be the maximum amount. But because of me, I am a perfectionist and completionist. I do want to max out my custom tips. I need more of these, so I'm going to buy them with jade fish. You do not need to do this if you're not a completionist for your weapons. But I need these because I need a lot. So now I will buy everything else with the coins now. So we go into our bags, and here we could see that I have 70,000 from here, which is the free season catch-up. We'll open that up, and then you get a nice 240,000 or 204,000 coins from here. So a little bonus that if you are wondering about what else you need to buy per week, basically you would go to your battle pass and you go to the shop, and you just want to buy your retuning stones here. And if you are, limited on your Mystic Breakthrough boxes, you can also buy it here. I know I do that for my alts, but for this account, I don't need to do that because it's easy for me to gather on this account, but my alts, not so much. So I usually buy these custom materials for my alts, all these 3. And as for your social shop, I normally just buy the PvP stuff, but a lot of people aren't PvPers, so you don't have to buy them. So normally it would be the Mirage right now for the level 96 scaring. So just know that.
Okay, so the second most efficient way is spending your energy the quickest way possible. So it takes around 30 seconds to a minute to spend 60 energy, and if you are not doing that, that means you're not doing it the most efficient way. So how do I get a 30 seconds to 60 second energy depletion? Well, we go to campaign and we go to the easiest boss, the Void King, because his phase is short. And also you can keep attacking him even after his second phase. So I'm going to show you very quickly and do it in real time so you know how efficient and fast you can do this. And I will also guide you on what weapon you want to use as well. Or, you can use anything you want. But what you want to do is just go to this. You can do whatever, but I'm going to set it up with Meridian Touch, Guardian Palm. Then use my rope and slam like this, and then slam him down. Then go and close it up, execute him. I'm going to switch my weapon, and then I'm going to slash, and then slash again. Slash, and done. So now we just grab this, and we are done with our 60 energies. Told you, less than a minute, and we are done. And then you're just going to try again, and you waste all of your energy that way. So you can accomplish the this boss with any weapon set, but here's my rough estimate weapon set that you can see here. But you can also just stay on your Snow Parting Blade and your Hung Dao Blade, and you could also kill it really quickly as well. It's not going to take you that long, so you could play with any weapon set. So have fun with that. Since your money is dependent on time gate most of the time, so that a lot of people, when they take a break, I want you, the people who are taking a break and are thinking of coming back in the future, you should try to at least do these tips in the beginning so that you can get all of your gold, and when you do come back, you have a lot of coins to spend and you're not, behind, and you also have all of your gear upgraded as well, and you don't even have to play the game that much. So personally for me, when I took a break a little bit, when they announced Hershey, I was actually on a break, but I just kept doing my regular schedule on this game and only played 1 or 2 hours a week, and I was able to still max out the gold as you see what I have now, 10 million with level 100 weapon sets as well. I have T6 of a lot of things here. I can probably play 3 weapon sets of T6 right now. So yeah, that's what you got. So again, like I have Sword Morph T6, I have Blossom Barrage T6, and I have Frostclad Knight T6. So this is just a rough overview. Okay, so that does it for the second most efficient way, is through the energy system. So the third most efficient way would be you're doing your Mirage boat so that you don't have to worry about grinding for the rest of the week. So what does that look like? So after you have done all of the Mirage boat for the end of the week, you will have 4 that you can claim, and we will claim this. As you can see over here, it's 31,350 gold per Mirage boat, and you will times that by 4 and you will know how much you will have maxed out your basically your weekly activity coin. It says daily, but it's weekly. So you want around 220,000. That's how much you can get per week. And so a good chunk of it will come from the Mirage boat, so that when you do go on a break like I did, at least when I do the Mirage boat, I almost max out my daily activity coin. And if you have any questions on how to do the Mirage boat or what the Mirage boat is, go and find my video about the Mirage boat. But essentially you just go to the Mirage boat. It's about it normally appears for me from 7 p.m. PST to 1 a.m. PST as well, and then it also comes back at like 7 a.m. PST to 11 a.m. PST. So that's when the Mirage boat will come. It comes every hour, so you could do 1 per hour. And so yeah, that's just a rough summary. You could do all in one day, you could get all 4, but the max is 4 per week, so you can't get more than that. And the Mirage boat is found in multiplayer as you switch over to multiplayer, and it's going to be appearing right here, and it goes along around this route here. So if you don't see it, it should be somewhere around here. Sometimes it's hard to see because they don't give you a little like circle, but when it first like starts at the hour, it will have it will appear right here. But then if you're a little late, 20 minutes late or something, the Mirage boat is probably like somewhere around here. 30 minutes late is probably around here. So yeah. Okay, so now the fourth most efficient way is just a one-time thing, and that would be getting your path trials done over here. So you're gonna go to Wandering Paths, you're gonna click Taiping Mausoleum, and you're just gonna finish all of these because if you look at the rewards, it gives you a ton of gold for a little bit amount of work. So you want to finish all to chapter 10. You also want to get your divine challenges as well. As you can see, it also has a lot of coins for a small amount of work, so make sure you get that done, and it is a one-time thing, so that's why it's not as efficient as the first method that I've talked about. And then your path trials, make sure you get those done as well. As you see, first time reward, they will give you a lot of coins over. So once you have completed a path trial in the past, and then new path trial comes in for a season, new season or something, you will still have already claimed the path trial that you did last time. So it's not gonna reset every time. So that means you have to probably use a new weapon if you want to claim the maximum amount of coins. As you see here, I did like most of all the weapons, and I just did not do the max out to like level 12 or whatever. So I'm gonna show you a proof for one of my alts that you don't even have to play the game, and you will still be able to have a lot of coins without playing the game. So this is one of my alts that I have that I do not do anything with. So my journal is completely empty, and basically I don't do any of the quests. So see, I haven't even unlocked Imperial Palace, Hushi, or Hidden Mountains on this one. And as you can see from my coin bag, I have 13 million coins. So this is how important it is to do the Mirage boat and waste your energy and stamina and your jade fish. So those are the top things you need to do to get coins. Since I have 13 million coins on this account, as you can see here, I have not done the divine challenges here for the reward, so you can see that I still have 13 million coins. So again, playing the game will not be the most efficient way to get the coins. It's more of the time-gated system that gets you all of that coin. So guys, if you haven't done so already, please like the video and subscribe if you haven't, so that it kind of motivates me to make more of these videos. So okay, so now we are going to our fifth, which is going to be at the top of the fifth, which means that you just play the game normally. Playing the game normally means doing quests, finding chests, and all that, but now we're gonna rank these of which one is the most gold efficient. Well, the first one is going to be your gathering all of the chests in a map. So if you go over here and you find a chest, you open it, and as you can see, you get some coins. You get about 1,000 to 1,500 depending on the size of the chest per chest. So 1,000 to 1,500 coins per chest. And as you can see in your little journal, you go to sentient beings. If you go and look at the chest collection, you have 7 here. And with every new map that they give you, the more chests they will also give you. So you're gonna have a lot of chests on the map, and just remember to collect them. So there are like some of these chest collection, you have like 59 in a map, and you know 59 times 1,000 is 59,000 gold. So it's very easy to do and very fast to do. So that's probably the most efficient way in terms of just playing the game to get the chest to get your coins. All right, so the next efficient method is basically it's a daily thing that you could do, and it's killing 50 mobs or 100 mobs depending if you have the inner way. So 50 mobs, I say, is the inner way that you want to equip is this thing, Shadow Assault. So why do I want to equip this, right? Oh, as you can see right here, it says that I think you need to have a T3. So you don't need T6, but T6 makes it more convenient because it makes you go into stealth right when you assassinate. But for T3, you obtain loot from the target once you kill them. So it's not just a high chance, it's like a 100% chance that you'll gain extra. So you only need to kill 50 mobs to get your maximum that you can get for the day. So let's go and test it out. So normally where I like to go is the granary over here because it has like a lot of mobs, like 25. So it can keep track how many mobs I killed so that I don't have to like guesstimate if I did it enough or not. So we're gonna go over to Kai Feng. That's where it is. Again, if you zoom out, it's Kai Feng, and you go to this ever normal granary fort. And this fort has over 27 enemies. I'm just gonna kill 25, then reset, then kill another 25, and then I will be done. Very easy, very fast. Just stay in stealth the entire time. So I'm going to show you what you can expect. Sometimes they drop money back, sometimes they will always drop coins. So you just assassinate here. As you see, I just got 14 coins and then 100 coins there. Another 91. Loot again. And the thing that makes this even good or great is that it gives you gear, a recyclable gear, which you can use to upgrade your weapon set. So normally this is very important when it comes to like new breakthroughs where you are, you know, scrambling for gear, but after the first few weeks you probably don't need to do this because you already have enough gear from spending your energy. But for now, you just go and kill all of these mobs here. So the reason why you don't see these guys responding to anything is because there's this like heat wave event in the game right now. So I think that's what's affecting these guards, that is not reacting to my presence. But normally they will react to your presence if you are too close to them. But right now I don't have to care. I could just walk up to this guy and he's not going to react. Stealth is not going to save you from that. As you get close to the guard, they're still going to react even if you have stealth. So it's not part of the mechanic of the stealth. But yeah, as I was saying, this thing also gives you medicine and as well as food. So level 100 medicine and food that you might want if you are scrambling for these types of things too. So it's like a nice little farm that you can do every day. So I think you get the idea. So let's look at my money bag. See, sometimes you get these money bag 1,000 coins from killing these things as well. Not only that, you get your upgrade materials too. As you can see, you get a lot of blue stones lock, which I think a lot of weapon sets right now need a lot of. So if you're ever short on it, this farm here is probably one of the best ones that you can get. You also get your beef tendon, which is good for your bow if you're trying to craft your golden bow. But yeah, you get a lot of your blue stones lock here, and some of your wolframite weight as well. And then you get some legendary gold ones here. And not only that, remember you can also get your food and medicine, which is found over here. So these level 96 food, recover 100,000 HP, and then you also get your medicine, which you go over here. See, I just got 17 out of this, so it's a very, very good farm if you're farming for medicine, recyclables, as you see here, these level 96 stones, as well as these things. So yeah, it's overall good farm if you want to do daily, but again, it's not necessary if you are on the break or anything. If you're on a break, you just do the previous stuff that I mentioned before that are the most important when it comes to gold farm. As you know, that my alt was able to do 13 million coins without doing any PvE content. So time gate is the #1 thing for increasing your coin cap. Okay, so once you kill everything like 25, make sure you do not complete the thing, because you want to reset it by just using your lightning skill. Go all the way up and then just come back down, and then everything will reset and you just kill your 25 again, and therefore you get a total of 50 kills, and you should be able to max it out very quickly. Again, you need the inner way to have 50 mobs killed, and if you don't have the inner way, you have to do this. You have to kill 100 of these guys. And then the next efficient way for just playing the game is look for servants that actually have gold on them or coins on them, and it'll say valuable. And this guy has 1,000, but there are online guides that you can search up that says that certain people have 10,000 coins that you can just request from them. So you go ahead and just request or seize, and they will give you the money back. And it's a one-time thing, so you won't be able to do it multiple times, but yeah, go online, search for 10,000 coin bag per these merchants or whatever these guys are called, and they people will pinpoint where these things are on the map. Some of them gives 20,000 coins that I found in the Imperial Palace, but yeah. Now the next one is the like, this is probably if you have not capped out on your coins per week, which it's very hard to not do, is finish capping it out with the bounty hunting system. So you're hunting your PvE bounties and you will gain some coins from that. These things do reset daily, and you can finish off the 220,000 coin cap. And then the next thing would be your quest. Obviously your quest gives a lot of coins as well. So as you can see here, each quest gives over 10,000 coins depending on your quest. So we have 20,000 here, but again, some of these quests takes 3 hours or something, or an hour. So it's not the most efficient, but again, you're just playing the game as you go. So this is how you would do your questing here. But aside from doing here, the more efficient questing method would actually be just getting your wandering tales done instead. So you go to journal and you go to wandering tales. These are the quickest quests that you can do. It's just like a fetch quest basically, but you would need to go online and find a guide to help you through where the items are, and it's very quicker than your main quest. So these give 3,750 per thing. So yeah, some of them only takes less than a minute to do. And yeah, this will be your next efficient method in terms of questing for gold. Then you would do your campaign and stuff. Okay, so ultimately, if you made it at the end of the video, let's do a very quick summary and my thoughts. The #1 gold farm for this game is the time gating system. So you got your jade fish to spend, and your stamina and your energy. Those are the best 3 things that you can do to earn coins, and you have to wait it out for a while, like a couple of weeks or so, or months, for you to save up enough coins. Now essentially what I did was, when I created a second alt, I was already had the mindset that I'm gonna use this alt as a kind of a new game plus type of alt. So when I had the mindset of creating this legendary account alt, where you will see your red number, or the number that the bosses you kill, I waited like a couple weeks to months for me to actually start killing bosses with the account, because the couple weeks or months that I've been waiting is to try to rack up enough currency and inner way so that I can actually use this account to fight the bosses, or refight the bosses. So like essentially I was making a new game plus character for myself and just doing the necessary things that I need on this account
for it to progress. So right now for this account it has 8 million gold or coins, and yeah, I don't do too much PvE content on this. I only like PvP on it, and as well as just doing the bosses, as you can see here. So all in all, if you are on a break, or if you're deciding to creating a legendary alt, if you haven't done so already and you regret not creating one on your main account, you should probably start now. Create that account and just do the necessary things that I have mentioned in the video, and you should be good. You should be able to, you know, get all your jade fish done, stamina and energy system, and do your necessary minimum to get the character leveled up. And then after a while, it'll get to a point where you're like, okay, I'm gonna make this alt as a new game plus character. Obviously you won't have all your outfits or anything, but at least you will have your gear and your inner ways set for this account. And then that way, when things starts to slow down in the game, you can always play your legendary account and try to max it out then, or take a break. And for those of you who are taking a break and playing other games, you could still do all of the stuff I mentioned before, so that you only need to spend an hour or two a week for you to just maintain or keep up with people who are still playing the game, because you don't need to spend a lot of time in this game for you to progress. Because that's what I did when Hushi came out. I didn't even do anything. Like, I just kept on doing what I did, and then I racked up enough gold, coins, and inner ways as well. So yeah, like, that's how I did it. So that was my secret. And if you guys like the video, and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.